Dear children, something extraordinary is about to happen. The revelations from the Virgin Mary, directly from Medjugorje, carry a message that could change the course of humanity. What you are about to hear in the next few minutes is not just a spiritual message. It is a call to prepare for the most significant events of our time. If you think the world is already chaotic, wait until you learn what lies ahead. This year will not be like any other. What you need to know is that the prophecies revealed by Mary foretell something monumental, something that, if ignored, could affect your life in unimaginable ways. 3 mysterious events are imminent, and your choice to act now could mean the difference between facing these challenges with confidence or being caught off guard. This is no exaggeration. The warnings are clear, coming straight from the heart of a celestial message that has echoed through the ages. If you are here, it's because you sense that something greater is happening in the world around you. Perhaps you are seeking answers, trying to understand why things are unraveling so quickly. The answers are here. In the following words, you will discover what you need to do to protect yourself and prepare your family for what is about to unfold. This is not something to be taken lightly, but let me be direct with you. If you leave now, if you don't stay until the end, you'll miss the key to understanding the events that will shape the future. The revelations from the Virgin Mary are not simple predictions. They are an urgent warning, and you, more than anyone, need to understand what is at stake. Before we proceed, I have a special request for all of you here on our channel. We always love to know where you're watching us from. It's amazing to see how our content is reaching so many people and connecting hearts around the world. So leave a comment with your city, country, or even a special place where you join us from. It's inspiring to feel this connection and know that, despite the distance, we are all together on this journey. Have you noticed how the world seems to be increasingly lost, drifting away from the values that sustain us? This video will show you why this is happening and what Mary reveals as the solution. But there's more. A divine wrath is about to bring a purification like never before, and the actions you take now, the decisions you make, could alter your destiny and that of those around you. Imagine the impact of not being prepared when these prophetic events begin to unfold. Most importantly, it's not just about survival, it's about understanding the role you play in this crucial moment in history. The Virgin Mary is providing the path, but it is up to us to follow it. You do not want to be caught unprepared. If what I've shared with you so far has made you reflect, just wait until you hear about divine protection, the power of prayer, and how these will guide us through the darkest moments. The prophecies of Medjugorje and the revelations from the visionary Manola Strix are more alive than ever, and they point directly to Rome, the heart of the Catholic Church. You will understand what this means and why 2024 will be the year when everything changes. But be careful. This is not just about information. If you miss this message, you will lose the opportunity to protect yourself spiritually and guide your family on the path of faith and hope. The message of the Virgin Mary is a call to action, and believe me, once the events start unfolding, it will be too late to prepare. So stay with me and let me guide you through the mysteries Mary revealed in Medjugorje and the warnings that could change the course of humanity. I will show you how the 3 prophetic keys can help you face what is to come, and how the power of prayer will be your greatest shield. Now is the time for you to decide. Will you walk away now and risk being left in the dark? Or will you prepare for the events that are about to shake the world? Watch until the end and learn how to protect yourself and face the future with confidence. Now that you understand the urgency of this message, it's time to dive into the most important revelations. The year 2024 lies before us as a milestone. It won't just be another year, and those who are not attentive may not be ready for what is to happen. The messages from Medjugorje reveal that we are about to enter a period that will redefine the future of humanity. 3 catastrophic events have been announced by Mary, and each of them will bring consequences that will change the world as we know it. These prophecies are real, and their gravity should not be underestimated. What you need to understand is that these events are a direct response to the current state of moral disorder. Lust spreads like a plague, corrupting innocence, while the decline in religious vocations weakens humanity's spiritual connection. All of this leads to a moment of purification, and that is why 2024 will be different. The warnings from the Virgin Mary point to imminent events that no one can afford to ignore. The first of these events will be a kind of sign, a warning to wake up humanity. The second, even darker, will come to test the faith of the strongest. The third, the most devastating, will be an event that brings us to the brink of collapse, making it clear that divine purification has arrived. If you have stayed with me this far, you understand that what we are discussing is far deeper than simple predictions. These are prophecies with a direct impact on your life. The Virgin Mary, in her infinite wisdom and love for humanity, is giving us the opportunity to prepare. But are we listening? You might be asking yourself, how can I know if this is all true? Why should I believe that 2024 will be this decisive year? The answer lies in the signs already around us: natural disasters, spiritual crises, and growing moral chaos. These are all preludes to the events Mary warned us about. We are on the verge of a transformation, and it is crucial to be ready. The big question you need to ask yourself now is, are you prepared for what comes next? It's not just about physical change, but a spiritual transformation. When the warnings are fulfilled, many will be caught off guard, disoriented, unsure of where to turn. But you, who are hearing this message now, have an advantage. You know what is coming, and that puts you in a unique position. The chance to prepare. Right now, you have a choice. You can continue living as if nothing is happening, or you can spiritually prepare for the challenging times ahead. The year 2024 will be a test, a year of trial and revelation, where each of us will be called to show where our faith lies. Those who heed the warnings of the Virgin Mary will have the chance to find refuge. If you want to protect your soul, your family, and those you love, now is the time to strengthen yourself spiritually. This video will guide you through the secrets the Virgin Mary revealed. I will show you how to use these revelations to be prepared. What is coming will not be easy, but faith and prayer will be your greatest shield. Get ready, because in the next few minutes, we will unveil the 3 keys that the Virgin Mary left to guide us through these dark times. These keys are the key to understanding what is to come in 2024 and how you can face it with confidence and faith. Follow these guidelines, and you will be ready to face what is approaching. Now that we understand the importance of 2024 as a decisive year for humanity, it is time to delve into the warnings left by the Virgin Mary. 3 mysterious events are drawing near with alarming speed. Each will bring immense challenges, testing our faith, strength, and ability to endure amid the storms that lie ahead. The message from the Virgin Mary concerns the insidious spread of lust, a creeping evil that corrupts the innocence of millions. Lust, in its purest form, is not merely a desire or temptation. It is a spiritual poison that weakens the soul, opens the door to moral decay, and draws people away from the light. What is even more alarming is that this corruption mainly affects the most vulnerable, young people, and those whose minds are still being shaped. Have you noticed how society is deteriorating? Once sacred values are being discarded, and the relentless pursuit of pleasure at any cost is distorting our understanding of right and wrong. This is the first major warning. We are in the midst of an intense spiritual battle, and lust is gaining ground. The Virgin Mary warns that if we do not resist this poison, the very foundation of morality will be shaken irreparably. The second warning is even more distressing: the decline of religious vocations. Each year, fewer people dedicate their lives to the priesthood, and fewer men and women are willing to serve God with their body and soul. According to the prophecies, this is one of the clearest signs that humanity's spiritual connection is weakening. Without strong spiritual leaders, how can we withstand the adversities that lie ahead? Without vocations, who will guide the flock when the storms begin? If you are wondering how this affects you directly, consider this. When society loses its spiritual guardians, it loses its moral compass. The collapse of religious vocations signifies that we are adrift, without direction or protection, at the very moment when we need it most. The Virgin Mary warns that without these leaders, the battle against evil will be even more difficult, making it urgent for us to preserve faith in every action and decision we make. The third and most terrifying warning speaks of the impending divine wrath. This is where many make the mistake of turning away, not wanting to believe that something so vast could happen. But the message is clear. The world is on the brink of a purification, and this purification will not come gently or quietly. It will come to eradicate evil in all its forms and depths. The divine wrath that is approaching will be like a fire that consumes everything not aligned with the divine light. The Virgin Mary draws our attention to the fact that these events are interconnected. Lust corrupts, spiritual decline weakens us, and divine purification will come to restore what has been destroyed. If we are not prepared, we will be consumed by the darkness we have allowed to spread around us. This is a call for reflection, action, and above all, a profound return to faith. These three events are the essence of the prophetic warnings from Medjugorje. They are not just vague predictions, but clear, specific signs that we are on the verge of a radical change. Those who heed these signs and prepare spiritually will face what is to come with more clarity and strength. Those who ignore these warnings risk being swept away by the turbulent times ahead. But here is the key point. It is not just about avoiding the worst. It is about turning this moment into an opportunity for renewal. What the Virgin Mary offers us is a path of protection and hope if we are willing to listen and follow her guidance. In the following moments, I will show you how these warnings connect to three keys that the Virgin Mary revealed. Keys that can unlock a deep understanding of what we need to do to survive spiritually in the events to come. Stay with me, because what follows may change how you see your role in this crucial moment in history. Now that we have discussed the three great prophetic events, let's delve into the first one, which may be the most devastating: the spread of lust. This is the invisible poison that is slowly and relentlessly corroding the soul of humanity. The Virgin Mary warned us about this with chilling precision, and you will see that this evil is already around us, infiltrating our homes, society, and tragically, the minds of the young. Lust is not merely about uncontrolled desires, it is a corrupting force that perverts the essence of innocence. This spiritual poison spreads quickly, disguised in forms of entertainment, culture, and behavior that may seem harmless at first, but in reality distort our values and shake the foundations of morality. What was once seen as sacred is now trivialized, and this decline is part of the prophetic warning we have been given. Understand that when we speak of lust, we are not just addressing external manifestations like obsession with physical pleasures or the devaluation of human relationships. We are dealing with something much deeper that attacks the soul, the choices, and the essence of who we are. The main target of this evil is the most vulnerable: children, the youth, those still forming their understanding of the world. Have you noticed how, in recent years, society seems to have lost its sense of right and wrong? The line that once separated what was morally acceptable from what was wrong has become blurred. This is no coincidence. The Virgin Mary warned us that this evil would spread like a shadow, corrupting everything it touches. Alarmingly, this is happening right before our eyes. We see more and more young people bombarded with messages that glorify immediate pleasure and ego, while innocence is being lost at an alarming rate. Children, who should symbolize purity, are being exposed to content and behaviors that destroy their worldview before they even have the chance to understand who they truly are. This is the poison of lust that the Virgin Mary warned us about. And here is the crucial point. If we do not act now, this cycle will only worsen. The corruption of innocence is already underway, and the consequences will be devastating for the future of humanity. But we do not have to accept this passively. The Virgin Mary, in her infinite wisdom, has given us the tools to resist. The first of these tools is recognition. We must recognize that this evil is among us, that it is trying to drag us into a spiritual abyss. More than that, we need to understand that there is a way out. Faith and prayer are our most powerful weapons against this darkness. It is not just about protecting ourselves, but also about guiding and protecting others. Dear children, receive this crucial message from the Virgin Mary, Mother of all humanity, concerning a disease that will soon afflict humankind. It is essential to have this knowledge to ensure the protection of yourselves and your loved ones. Stay with me until the end of this message, as it holds great importance for your future and the imminent challenges ahead. In these uncertain times, let us unite our hearts in humility, seeking the guidance of the Holy Spirit in every area of our lives, and remain vigilant. A new plague is approaching, one that will directly affect our skin. It is critical for each of you to pay close attention to this message, as we face an imminent threat that cannot be ignored. This is not just a warning, it is a call to action that demands seriousness and readiness. With a heart full of maternal tenderness and love, I come to you in this moment of reflection and preparation. My celestial mantle surrounds you, offering comfort to the troubled hearts and guidance to the lost. Know that I am by your side, interceding for your lives and leading you on the path of faith. Today, I bring you concerning news. A new plague is at our doorstep, ready to affect the skin of many. However, we must not give in to fear, for it is precisely in the midst of adversity that the light of faith shines brightest. This is a call for prayer, solidarity, and mutual compassion. Remember that when we unite in love, we become stronger in difficult times. It is crucial that we care for one another, practicing charity and reaching out to those in need. Sincere and humble prayer is a powerful ally in the fight against suffering and the pursuit of healing. Do not let fear overshadow the light of hope in your hearts or your trust in God's infinite mercy, for He sustains us amidst life's storms. Your prayers for divine protection, the healing of the afflicted, and wisdom for those seeking solutions in turbulent times are essential. Every challenge is an opportunity for spiritual growth. Strengthen your faith and remain united in love and solidarity. As a caring mother watches over her children, I am here to welcome you under my mantle, offering comfort and hope. I am saddened by the situation on Earth and the consequences of irresponsible human behavior. It is painful to witness the devastation of our planet. Though I have warned about the consequences of these uncontrolled actions, they affect not only the planet, but also human nature itself. Evil has infiltrated our homes, causing confusion even in the workplace, influencing my children and leading leaders to ban images of me and the saints. Dear children, I urge you not to stray from the gospel. Protect yourselves from the false doctrines that surround you. It is vital to understand that at this moment you are being targeted by forces seeking to distance you from the truth. The enemy works in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to sow destruction. The images that symbolize my presence are condemned and destroyed, while those who follow my teachings are pressured to erase any trace of my influence. This generation appears to walk under the influence of those who seek destruction. Satan. Evil has found a place, hardening hearts across society, even within the church itself. I ask you to remain steadfast, persevere, and pray continually, as urged in Thessalonians 5:17. Let us stay vigilant, so that we do not stray from the path set before us. Remember, although you are in the world, you are not of the world. Strengthen your faith, cultivate your knowledge, and promote harmony and solidarity. In this generation, lovelessness prevails, and for this reason, those who wish to follow my teachings are not always recognized by society. The wisdom of elders is often ignored, and the youth do not value their counsel, being influenced by materialism and the pursuit of status. This generation has been deeply impacted by modernity, leading to spiritual weakening, causing many to reject my teachings. This is a crucial moment for spiritual growth. It is time to immerse yourselves in my essence and allow the Virgin Mary to guide you. The tumultuous and uncontrollable conflicts are fruits of anger and hatred, symptoms of a lack of values. Many still do not truly know me, and each person reveals what lies within them. Some show love, while others show anger. I watch with concern as countries face various natural phenomena, with the seas encroaching on the land, winds growing stronger, and temperatures fluctuating, presenting challenges for which my children are unprepared. Internal anger has infected humanity, intensifying especially in Europe, and totalitarian ideologies are proliferating, threatening peace and stability. The emergence of a new disease underscores the importance of seeking effective solutions, such as the use of the plant Artemisia for symptomatic relief. In some regions, extreme violence becomes more evident, fueled by the malign influence that permeates our society. By following divine precepts and bringing peace amidst chaos, we must be ready to receive the grace of communion, knowing that our prayers are heard. In this period of uncertainty, divine love is the cure we all need. We must live intensely, knowing that we are loved and supported by the divine, cultivate faith, promote harmony, and seek wisdom in our daily actions. The pain we feel in the face of earthly adversities and human behavior are signs of the times that demand our attention and action. We must remain firm in our faith, persevering through trials and staying vigilant against the temptations of the world. The great challenge of this generation is the lack of love. It is time to reaffirm our commitment to fundamental values of love and empathy. We must be agents of change, promoting justice and reconciliation in a world that so desperately needs it. Amidst the uncertainties and challenges we face, let us always remember the transformative power of love and peace. My dear children, an important message guided by the love I have for each of you. A new threat to health is approaching, a threat that will affect many lives, particularly the skin, our largest organ of protection and sensitivity. This threat may cause great suffering and even claim lives. Yet, as a loving mother, I also bring you hope and a solution. Nature, in its infinite wisdom, offers us a powerful remedy. The plant Artemisia, known for its healing properties, will be a catalyst in the fight against this new disease. It has incredible powers of regeneration and skin protection, capable of restoring and preserving health. Incorporate Artemisia into your lives. Use its leaves and extracts with wisdom and faith. You can prepare infusions, apply its leaves directly on the skin, or use products derived from this plant. This gift from Mother Earth will serve as a shield against this new threat. Remember that I am always by your side, guiding and protecting you. Trust in divine providence and in the healing that nature offers. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones and stay alert. Together, with love and faith, we will face this challenge. I understand that the current times have been challenging, and now a new threat emerges, bringing fear and uncertainty. This threat is not just physical, it is also a test of your faith and resilience. The skin that covers and protects your bodies is under attack. This new illness is stealthy, spreading without detection. Yet remember that I am always with you. For every challenge, there is also a providential solution. Nature